you just use the blow dryer like normal, it won't
follow
work.
the hair closer to God, right? Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Oh,
welcome
hello.
back.
Didn't see you there.
We were going to work on like new intros and stuff this year, weren't we? So maybe it'll just be the intro of the non-segue. You just come in on the middle of a conversation.
That's how I found out Ginsu knives can cut through human bone.
And now the weather. Hi, everybody. How's it going? You will probably hear Twiglet screaming in the background. He wants to play. He's been played with tons. There's no such thing as enough play. He has not slept at night the last 2 nights. He dragged my socks from the downstairs basket where I keep them when I go for my walk to the bedroom to play with them last night. So I woke up and tripped over my own socks, which was amusing.
This was after he had extracted Marguerite's ponytail holder for the second time.
Oh, nice!
Oh, that's gorgeous.
It looks amazing. Well done. Yeah, ponytail. There's a reason my hair's up in a clip today is because he keeps grabbing my ponytail holders off of my dressing table and losing them under the bed and then waking us up digging at them. So I've had to like hide them and not wear them because he's trouble with a capital T and that stands. Anyway, rhymes with P and that stands for pool.
Hi. The stream's just this, by the way.
Yeah, you're just
2 hours.
You're just gonna sit here listening to the cat being like, "What? What?" So we are trying to keep him a little more awake and engaged and playful today, so that he'll hopefully sleep tonight. But when we have played ourselves, as a result, New Year's resolution is to clear out the backlog of sewing projects. That's a great one. That's a great project. That. I like it. Hello, my Quincy is 5 months old, ginger, and like that all the time. I'm so sorry. Come here, dork. He'll head this way eventually. Do we remember how to do this?
So apparently we do about 4 things on this show, between 3 and 40 feral things.
3 and 5 feral things.
And
yes,
the 3 things we normally do are catch you up on how we've been. That's happening now. And
that will be happening for a significant portion of today, I'd imagine.
And then we will go on to play a game, which right now is
that my sweater weather hand sanitizer? Sweater weather. Yeah, exactly.
Which at the moment is Seance of Blake Manor by the lovely, lovely folks at Spooky Door. And we will remind
heaven
you
only knows where on earth we are with this game, because I can't remember. And because I've put 65?
Somewhere between 65 and
70 hours into Blueprints since Alistair bought it for me for Christmas, which is why I'm not streaming it. And thank God I'm not streaming that game, because I can't sit and play it for 10 hours over Christmas Day if, we're streaming.
One instance where we could safely have streamed Blueprints. And that instance is that Marguerite would have streamed for 70 hours.
Yeah, probably.
And counting, without sleeping.
Yeah, exactly.
And just done the whole thing.
It is very enjoyable. It is very my kind of game. I like it a great deal. It's all turn-based, mostly not time sensitive. There's a random generation to it, but it's all context clue puzzles. I have dozens of pages of mad scribblings and lists and charts and checklists in my notebook. As a result, it's perfect. It's in the Steam sale right now, and I'm looking. Yes, please. Ducky, I recommend it. It's a wonderful time. It's a great time. Duck Detective is also in the Steam sale. Alistair loves Duck Detective.
Hey, Urban, yeah, I love both the Duck Detectives very, very much.
Roguelike house floor plan creation puzzle game. Yeah, exactly. Did you get your Adore the Baby cheeses? There were some baby... Okay, so for Christmas this year, there is a farm shop, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a shop from a farm. And they had a very nice cheese board selection, which we got and then didn't eat all of, really. I don't think we'd get it again. But what they did have is a very excellent butcher counter. And we bought a kilo? A kilo and a half?
A kilo.
A kilo.
Took a solid week to eat.
2 1/4 pound beef fillet that we cooked and then turned into like a dozen meals worth of leftovers, including at the very end, all the leftover shredded beef bits. Twiglet, by the way, absolutely adores being hand-fed filet mignon.
He is not a big human food.
And he's not subtle about it.
No.
not at all subtle about it. Like, he has a whole special, I'm a kitten, you want to feed me? Feed me now! Tone of voice that I've never heard before when he got some of this beef.
There are places in the house Twiglet just doesn't interact with us
Mm.
because they don't really register as places for him. One of them is the kitchen counter where we both do a lot of cooking. And I was chopping this stuff up and I felt him rub up against my legs and look down, and he looked up at me with full-on Disney eyes and went,
I have never been fed before in my life. I know exactly what that is. I want more, please. But anyway, the last of it, when we just had a whole bunch of shredded bits left over, went into birria taco broth. And then we had drippy, messy birria tacos with avocado chimichurri. And it was so good.
And I did the whole thing where you dunked the empty taco in the birria.
Empty taco. They're called tortillas.
The empty tortillas, pardon me, in the birria solution, and you bake it for 3 minutes. So it dries, but it's saturated.
And then you put the shredded beef on it, and the chimichurri and the pickled onions and the hum and the yummy. So yeah, that's what we had for Christmas. Basically, I worked all the way, and you worked both, all the way up till New Year's Eve. I was working New Year's Eve. And then we took all this last week off, and we played a lot of video games, and we did a lot of cooking, and we did a lot of like planning of the things of the year. Started blocking out what travel we're doing and like what stuff we want to do in the house. And I built a model of this room so that we can destroy the wall and decide how we're going to rearrange it and redecorate it and everything. But we ate and we played video games. It was great.
I played Skate Story, which is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. You have to tell me about Skate Story.
Skate Story is one of those games where you deliver the one-line pitch and people either go, fuck yeah, or what?
Yeah, and both answers are correct, because the 90s called, man. They want their graphics back.
You play a demon made of glass and pain who has signed a contract with the devil that you wear around your neck like a scarf to skate through hell to track down and eat the 7 versions of the moon that are stopping everyone in hell from getting some sleep. And you defeat these versions of the moon by pulling 6 combos.
Tricks. Exactly.
To an amazing soundtrack, going through a hell that looks a lot like someone took really high-end PS2 games and fired them sideways through the 90s urban fantasy boom.
Exactly. It looks like what cyberpunk was to gamers in the 90s.
Yeah. I think it's about £15. It is not... It's not a long play. I took about 10 hours.
Yeah.
People who play games quickly have done it in about 6. But it has rung my bell in the way
60 hours into Blueprints, and I'm nowhere near the end. Yeah. But no, it was great. You had fun with it. Now you're playing Dispatch,
which is
it's called Skate
Story.
Skate Story. Let me look it up while you talk.
Dispatch is the kind of variable narrative game about a superhero who can no longer superhero, so is hired to be a dispatcher for what is essentially a superhero for hire organization. And because
capitalism and public utility.
And because no one else will do it, you are handed Z-Shift, who are the members of the Phoenix program. The Phoenix program being the, do you want to go to prison for supervillainy, or do you want to try and be good? And this is lovely in and of itself, but what really makes it is the frankly ridiculously good scripting. It's sweet and funny in a very kind of battered, long-suffering way, and the cast include Aaron Paul from Westworld and Breaking Bad as the series lead, and about half of Critical Role, and they're all having a very good time. And as a direct result of this game, I now very much want Travis Willingham to play an extremely confused, very enthusiastic, large Vulcan man.
That would work. Twiglet's helping, as you guys can all see. This is his new favorite game, is chewing the red string.
If it keeps him awake.
If it keeps him awake, precisely. There we go. Sorry, put that back.
Yeah, Dispatch is lovely, and it's
done in episodic. It's episodic, so it's done a chapter at a time. So you can do a chapter, not do as well as you would like to do.
As has always happened with me so far.
Repeat the chapter and then kind of go forward. And it's got a lot of like story selection. It's got some good branching narrative and choices.
It's all good. I was talking to a couple of other folks I know who
What's
played it.
with my sweater?
I was talking to a couple of other folks I know who played it. We were trying to work out the best way to describe the aesthetic. And it's summery. It's a very sunshiny game.
It's very superhero, and then it's got kind of bright colors, clean light, primary colors. But it is like if you took the superhero 4-color aesthetic and gave it The Office, is the way I can think about it.
Prism is so cool. I've just, and I think I'm 3 chapters in, and Prism, Punch Up, and Sonar are all starting to get some really fun lines now.
I like Trackstar, is that his name?
I want to say Pulse, the speedster who helped raise you.
Yeah. The one who gives you $1 for the vending machines and you keep teasing about being old.
Yeah, one of the NPCs in it is a speedster who is technically slightly older than your character, but no one told him that when he uses his powers, he ages at 50 times the usual rate. So he is now a small, irate black man in his late 60s.
He's fabulous.
Which leads to the fantastic line, "Why do you look like Black Einstein?" Fuck you!
He's great. So yeah, I'm playing Blueprints, and Alistair's playing Dispatch, and Twiglet is
Mayhem.
Just mayhem. So everything is right with the world, basically.
We watched the first episode of the Hot Hockey Boys show as well. Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine.
Didn't grab me, but not in that kind of it's bad way.
It's okay. It's got Chase. His name is Chase. Great.
Chase,
Thank you so much. Yeah. What's it called? I don't even remember the name.
Heated Rivalry.
Heated Rivalry, of course. And like Netflix had a countdown for this for days, and it's fine, and the characters are interesting. It's just not terrible. It's very sexy. It's just not terribly arresting at this point.
The first episode jumps around a lot. It's like, I think it covers about 2 years in their lives.
Yeah, they're trying to get a lot of backstory going on.
I'm really curious as to how in the next episode, because the sexy is there, and the sexy is very sexy, but the plot isn't actually there yet. I'm kind of curious as to whether in the next episode it calms the fuck down. It's basically here. I wonder if the episodes are each going to be like a year, because that was their rookie year, right? And I think the next one is Olympics, which makes sense with the timing, and so. Also, as an enormous fan of Letterkenny, I just find it, and Shorzy, I just find it very sweet that the next big hockey TV show is a super gay romance. And I choose to believe that the main characters in Letterkenny are completely into it and very okay with that. Yeah, I keep looking at all of their teammates going, how many of them are going to come out of the closet by the end of the show? My current guess is between 3 and 5. Okay. Okay. But yeah, it's fine. There's a bit of a dearth in television right now. And that's okay. He's fine. Don't worry. He's fine. You're just trying to keep him awake. Mostly gently bapping him on the head with a rope, to be honest. Which, because he's a cat. Child Protection Services ain't got nothing. And it's revenge from when he, decides to play very loudly under the corner of the bed at 2:00 in the morning. Right, we should talk about what we do on the stream, because I barely remember. We set it all up and we talk about things, and we're going to probably play some Blake Manor. I can't remember where we are or what we're doing. I mean, if we wanted to do this as an impromptu Ask Me Anything, I guess that would be fine too. I mean, I'm kind of open to anything right now. We'll talk about scheduling for a little bit as well. We don't have a lot of the schedule locked in quite yet, but on the 4th of February, I will be away on business, so you're going to get an Alistair stream, and I have no idea. You know how I told you how much fun Dispatch is? Yeah, maybe you could stream Dispatch, or I know you had talked about doing a writing craft thing. You going to show them your book? I mean, it's over there. Well, okay, get it at the break. So we'll get it at the break. One of my favorite things that we do for Christmas every year is we usually buy each other a one-a-day something or other for the year ahead. This year, mine is the sequel to a book I had years ago, which is a daily piece of classical music and a little essay about it, which is very cool. And one of best name for a benevolent dragon. And one Alistair's book is called A Year of Creative something. And it's daily writing or creativity prompts that he's been doing. And today's involved him cleaning his desk. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Here, I'll get it while you.
The last 3 or 4 days have been, one of them was take a dramatic sequence from a book you really love or a book you're writing, which obviously, hopefully, you also really love, and draw it out as a comic strip and see what you need to lose to make it work and what you need to add and what the essential beats are. Another one was take 4 books from your shelves that you haven't bothered with before, read the first chapters of each, and make a note of what jumps out at you, what they do well, what they do differently to the others. Today's was make an idealized writing space, which basically is tidy your shit.
The other thing that we did is we have this YouTuber that we follow, and I think he does TikToks as well, about like journal customization and notebook customization. And one of the things
called brilliantly Down the Breather Hole.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it's called Down the Breather Hole.
Weird. And one of the things he recommended is buying little magnetic clips to put in your books as like placeholders. So like this is my weekly planning journaling thingy, and it's got a clip for where I am right now, and it has another clip for a section in the back, which is where I do all my brain dump deep thinking stuff. But now it's got a little clip on it so I can find it, which is very cool. And Alistair found ones that are donuts, of course. And now we have way too many of these.
I think you'll find we have enough.
Yeah, mine are little like succulents, I think. Yeah, see.
Succulents and musical notation.
Exactly.
Whereas mine are donuts and pictures of things in space.
Shocked face. Totally shocked.
Personal brand.
Eggs and donuts. Yes. And the other thing about donuts is you need to make us some this weekend because there's a specific t-shirt we are in the process of earning.
We do CrossFit now.
Yeah. So we've been wanting to get back into regular exercisey, gymmy sorts of things since we moved. And it's been over a year since we moved and we hadn't made the time. And I don't know if anybody's ever gone to a gym in January, but it is the single most miserable experience ever because everybody has their New Year's resolution. Hey, you good?
Keep talking.
You're picking your nose on camera.
Sorry.
Maybe not. Everybody has their New Year's resolution.
Symmetry, continue.
Everybody has their New Year's resolution and they're very crowded and full of very anxious people going too hard. So we decided if we were going to go back to gym stuff, we were going to do it in December so that we could kind of get the habit in and meet some friends and get the routine down before January descends. So in December, we started a local CrossFit gym, and neither of us have ever done CrossFit before, but we've both done weightlifting before. And we're like, okay, that's a lot similar. I mean, kind of. It's basically the hour of a week where a very nice man tells me what to do when I do it and I don't die, but just barely.
He's a very sweet dude and he has very familiar musical taste.
Oh, yeah. His playlist reads you for filth.
You know, when halfway...
Hi, baby.
When halfway through a set of burpees, I found myself going, oh, you got the House of Pain album, no one noticed.
Shall we say hi?
So I'm familiar with your games, sir.
Okay. What I do?
But not sleep.
Don't sleep.
Right.
Well, if you sleep beautifully on camera, I might allow it. There we go. Incoming cat butt. Don't lick your bed, child. Oh. Anyway.
Jesus Christ, Twiglet. This is what
Good boy.
This is what the only pause is for. Thank you. It's a good thing you're pretty.
What are you doing? Okay. Anyway.
So, CrossFit. It's very weird and cool. And the thing which is really helping both of us is that you're not expected to do stuff brilliantly straight away. Every lesson we've had so far, the guy's been very focused on, you're brand new. It is much more important you get the movements down safely than the movements with the maximum weight on them.
Yeah, exactly.
Last night we showed up and they were box jumps. And we don't really do jumps. So we didn't.
So we did box steps, and that was fine, she says, her hip throbbing. But yeah, That's what we do once a week now for health. I think I've just decided, and I've had it validated, that I like to go a place and have somebody tell me what to do and help me do it. And then I can drink the special grape flavored drink more drinks and go home. Yeah. That's my little reward, is I get a grape flavored beverage afterwards.
And the thing that I really focus on is after the first lesson, no fooling, it hurt going upstairs for 5 days.
Yeah, the recovery period for the first one was steep.
And neither one of us are without pain. But it is
I wouldn't call it pain. I'd call it ache, for sure.
It is significantly less each week so far. So, it feels like we're getting used to it.
Which is fun. And we've met some friends. Like, 2 of the people who were at our class last night were climbing instructors for us a couple of years ago. So, very small world. And it's, one of the things I always check out when I'm going to consider a place that does exercise is, do you have classes for women? Yep. Do you have classes for children? Yep. And one of the nights we were there, a woman brought her young son with her, and the instructor didn't break a sweat. He just went upstairs, grabbed the toy versions of all the barbells and weights that we were using for the kid to play with alongside her, and just kept teaching. I'm like, yep, this is the place I want to be. And it has this, it's in this old decommissioned military storage shed. It's like 3 stories tall. It's got this gigantic green steel structure in the middle of it, painted neon green with radiation symbols punched out of it. It's hilarious.
And physics does not work in this building.
Really?
Oh,
that's right. Yeah.
Like, it gets very cold. So to warm the building up, as well as the heaters, they open the door.
Which is strange, but I gotta say, I'm not looking forward to being in this corrugated shack in the summer.
That might be when 6 a.m. happens.
No. Maybe. God, no, please. Anyway, so we'll see. We like it. We're doing it now. Once a week is plenty. Thank you, as I learn how to do all these things. And if I promise myself, I always bribe myself with this stuff too. If we can complete all of our lessons through the end of January, I get to buy a new pair of, training shoes.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Holiday break. Doing some sweating.
Back at the
airflow to move the heated air through the whole place. I guess.
Maybe.
I mean, it's a giant steel shack. My guess is they have to create some sort of like convection current or something in order to be able to move air in there. Last night, it hit the dew point, so everything was slightly slick.
Was wet.
And we had to do burpees on wet floors. I did not enjoy that part. Came home, stripped down, threw it all in the washer, threw ourselves in the shower. Ugh.
And this one was wet. And this one was wet.
Yeah, exactly.
And this one was wet.
Okay. Burpees are one of the universal phobias, as far as I'm concerned. It's cannibalism, incest, and burpees. They're all in the same category. They're all evil and horrible. You should never have to do them. I'm not making this argument any stronger, am I?
What?
Because then we have to go and do them. So,
Yeah, but we don't have to go and do incest and cannibalism.
That is true.
And those are ticks in the plus column.
Yes, exactly. Hill sprints in the dark. Oh.
Yeah,
no.
we've dodged running so far.
Which I appreciate, because this is a gym that a lot of people who have various historic injuries or recoveries are at. So they don't ask anybody to run. They just set up their rowing machines. I'm like, yes, please. I can row. Not a problem. Hate running. I'll happily row. Thank you.
Whereas when you're away on business, I may go for a run.
Okay. Not up a hill at night, please.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Did you dangle the string over the other side?
Yes. And he's no selling it. He's like, Faza, this is very cheap. You are better than this.
Yes.
More importantly, so am I.
Yes, but you're not in charge either. Put this away. I can't play with the thing. I'm going to break it in half. There we go. Chronic fatigue and chronic pain in both legs makes it difficult. Yeah, I can totally get that. We have one of the people at the gym who's about to have knee surgery, and he's like, "Yep, you're gonna have to modify everything, so I can only do it from the waist up for weeks." So
I remember a few years ago there was a professional mixed martial artist who I followed on social media for a bit because she was cool and famously trained and competed in a Star Trek: The Next Generation uniform.
nice.
Oh yeah,
Love it.
blew her knee out because everyone who does mixed martial arts eventually just has one or both ACLs quit. And became a much better boxer immediately after that because literally the only thing she could do was sit in a box and punch a bag for 6 months. So her striking got much, much better even as her lower body strength disappeared for a while. So the moral of the story is you can always do something, hopefully.
Well,
kind of,
hopefully,
a lot of the time.
if you are willing and if you are there, they will find you something for which you are able, is the way I would think of it. I can't do everything that they put together in these workouts of the day, or I can do a third of it, or I can do it at half the weight, and that's fine.
I refer you to the thing I told you about a little while ago. One of the people I follow on social media is a fully qualified CrossFit instructor who can do 1 toes to bar.
Yeah.
1.
No, I can't even hold on to the bar. So, no, that's not working for me. But I can do other things, and that's fine. All right. Yeah, getting up off the floor is an undervalued skill. Oh my gosh. Because when they make you do it fast, it's like, oh boy. You get to learn your tolerances really quick for what you're willing to do and what you get over. I think we're about to have an ad break.
I think we are too.
And we've just nattered on for the whole time. I mean,
shocking.
We are very willing to play Blake Manor if that's what people are in the mood for. We're also happy to have just a kind of relaxing, chatty first stream back and, hang out for a while. If you have thoughts on the matter, let us know during the break. And in the meantime, we'll probably play with Twiglet for a moment or two while the ad runs. And then we'll figure things out when we come back. We're just taking it nice and easy. Like everybody else, it's like, we're here. That's enough. That's the box ticked. So let's take that ad break and we'll be right back. All right.
And we're back.
And we're back. So let's see if I can get the, there we go. I've got the game all loaded up. So, as a reminder, this is the Seance of Blake Manor by Spooky Doorway. Spooky Doorway of Dooley and McQueen fame. Can't wait for the next one of those to come out. This game, as you can see on the screen right now, it does have some content notes. It's a gothic folk horror and touches on a lot of human tragedies experienced throughout history. Content notes include death and dying, horror themes, terribly carved turnips, mental health and trauma, sociopolitical themes, and violence. And as always, there are more detailed content notes which may contain spoilers at the link in the chat. So people should make the right decisions for themselves about what they do and they don't want to engage with. This is a gothic folk horror in 1800s, I don't remember the exact year, Ireland. So, tread lightly as needed. I don't remember a great deal about where we are. So,
I do. We had success, if I may.
Yeah.
We had successfully stopped the lady who was going to literally do a murder and absorb the magical skills of another guest.
Mm-hmm.
We had spent a lot of time on a sigil puzzle. And I seem to remember we finished having learned the sigil that is very clearly what is the one that the disappeared room the guest we have been hired to find was using is behind. I would go further and hazard a guess. We will actually load in at this sigil because I think that's where we saved.
All right. Sounds good. Am I facing a doorway now? Yes. Okay, there we are.
Engaged.
Because we tried to draw this one and it's not correct, if I remember correctly. Okay. Game. Please remind me where the things are. Okay. Ooh, I can look at those. Missing doorway. But this pattern, I've seen it completed somewhere. Following leads will help you progress and solve mysteries. Reviewing the mystery map can help you remember what you have and haven't already investigated. Press 1. Further clues can be revealed by discussing evidence with other characters. The info panel on the right can show you who you can discuss a specific piece of evidence with. This is the main mystery, which is... I should find out which bedroom was Miss Dean's. We still haven't found it. I
thought we had confirmed it was 15, and 15 is the room.
Where's the list of all the rooms? Dean's room.
Timetable.
We've been to room 19. Room 2. Room 21. 7 and room 15. I thought we'd been to these.
We have. These are clues.
Okay. The timetable is where people are going to be, right?
Yes.
So we wanted to go back to the lobby because we stole her key at breakfast and searched her room, and now we want to give the key back, right?
That's right.
Okay. So I think we're going to head to the lobby and out into the front courtyard. Did we go looking around and find ghosts and stuff? 5 reminders left. 11 a.m.
Look that up. Being very cute if you want to put the toilet camera.
Okay, hang on a second. He's taking a bath. Yes, he's adorable. I remember the map. Yeah, because it says here, see, room 2, room 20, room 1, room 7. Those are the rooms that 19 is something else. 2, 21, 7. We haven't been to room 15 because room 15 is right in front of us because it's missing the doorway, right? Where are these symbol thingies? broke me when I used it. A sigil that dissolved whatever it has been linked to. See, the pattern of this isn't the same as the pattern that's in front of us, is the problem. See?
I thought it was.
I can't remember. I'm pushing the wrong buttons. Or maybe we can find the... Here we go. Oh, you. Right? This is the one I've drawn before. So reveals doors hidden behind illusionary walls. But... 1, 2, 3. That looks right. That looks right. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. But now I have to remember how to draw it, because it's one of those you can only... I'm air drawing. Please excuse me. Let's just mess around with it. All right, let's try using you again. Okay. If I remember, yeah, see? That's what I have to draw. To-do.
The reminders basically function exactly as they are described for things which are time sensitive. So you have 5 things you need to do before 11 a.m.
Okay. What are they?
I don't know. Perhaps you could call up your reminders.
Okay, I will in a minute. Oh, I remember that sound. No, that doesn't work. That would work if I had done that first. Yeah, see, the problem is these corners. Okay. Fine, let's try again. I think, what if I start? Da, 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 da. I don't. How is this possible? What is this place?
There you go.
Whatever black magic caused this, somebody went through a lot of trouble to mask Miss Dean's room. A shield. Okay. All right, so this must be her room. Listen. Always listen first. Can't hear anything. Great. Look. Enter. Key in the lock. Seems to be the master key for this corridor, but why was it left here? What other mysteries does this room hold for me? Let us find out. Quickly, go inside and shut the door so nobody can see us.
Well,
Whoa, she got a big room.
This is nice.
Listen. The music's changed. Is it a big room, or is it just the perspective's very different?
No, that's a big room.
Nothing of note in the wardrobe. Fine. Plant. Ooh. A wanted poster for Miss Barbosa.
Really?
Looks as though she's wanted for arson in her homeland. She set fire to some prison carts earlier this year. Arson? I didn't realize just how dangerous Miss Barbosa was. Dangerous or foolish, but with fire there can be not much of a difference. How did Miss Dean get her hands on this? I want to look at that. Records. Wanted poster. Fire to a number of government buildings not long before leaving her home. Are they government buildings that hold slaves? Then who cares? Wanted a life for arson and manslaughter issued by the office of Mayor de
Almeida.
Okay, interesting. So here's Inez Barbosa's. She's room 17. Okay. There we go. That's something further to do. Why would I look at the fireplace? Oh, there's a symbol in there. Look. It looks like there's a symbol in there. The figure made from sticks and twine, and is that horsehair? Why would this be here? It's been cleaned since its last use. Okay, interesting. A chimney charm. What's that? Found what can only be described as a primitive charm stuffed up the chimney in the room of Miss Dean. Was this placed before or after her disappearance? Look at how this person to discuss it with is locked. It's the first time I've seen that. Hauntings. And then there remains. Eh, that was last time. I remember that. All right. An upside down horse. Oh, what?
So all the luck falls out.
Yeah, what are you doing? Little of interest in the dressing table. All right. Can't get behind this screen. Well, looks like I did anyway. Yay, seeming. Hold on. Ah, I thought there was a squeaky floorboard. Something under it. The note. Start in the garden in autumn. Walk east to the junction, then north for 3. Okay, oh my gosh.
You need your notebook?
It is kept behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. Oh, that's another symbol. Stained with what exactly? A treasure map. What in God's name brought Miss Dean here in the first place? Another pattern, but what on earth am I supposed to draw this time? I don't think we have whatever that is. That's too radial looking.
Yeah.
Good sound clue there. What was... Do I have a crouch?
If there is something under the bed as you approach, it should... Yeah, you just got the look under command. There are 3 things to observe in the room.
Turpentine? There's a symbol here. Painted under there, but I can't make it out.
Looks loosely the same shape as the one.
Scuff marks by the bed's legs. It looks like it's been moved. Oh, no.
There's your symbol.
Mm-hmm. Markings painted into the floor. I've seen this before. The symbol is in my dream on the stone at the end. What's deformed here? A new shape seems to have been left by the deformation.
Wow.
I wonder if it's the same thing you have to do. I'm guessing here. I was right. There was a symbol and somebody cleaned it up. With
Magic.
who sealed the door. Interesting. Is it like a flashback?
That sigil. It unlocked some kind of memory. Somebody painted this sigil under the bed on the night Miss Dean went missing. The same one from my dream. When they came back to remove it, they couldn't, and they magically sealed the room to cover their tracks. I have a hazy understanding of the sigil's intent somehow. It draws attention to the person above it, though attention of what I do not know. It brings them back to the dream, maybe. I'm unclear. It's as if I have memory that is not quite my own.
Dream symbol. That's the name of it. Makala. Somebody made an attempt to shift these markings. Got to keep an eye on the time here.
Yeah.
So somebody drew a symbol on this bed. And under there. It was supposed to draw something's attention to her. And then somebody came back to try and clean up and hide that. And failed, so they magically sealed the room instead. I think that we're gonna have to come back here. Unless I think I can try and... Well... I have no idea what I'm drawing. Huh. I'm making this up as I go along. No. Okay. I don't know what this one is. We'll have to get more of a clue and come back. Now that we've unsealed the room. Okay, let's go to our map. Where are our map? Where is she? I know she's a Protestant. Never met her before. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. No. Oh, I know. We're trying not to let him sleep, but he's just so cute. Open. He can have a little sleep as a treat. All right. Now, where's my main mystery? We got the culprit. We still don't know what brought her here in the first place. We found a treasure map and some papers. No, he needs to sleep when we go to sleep, so he goes to sleep at the same time. Mysterious dots on them. The notes are sealed by some powerful and complex magic. I need to look elsewhere if I'm going to find a way to decipher. Here's a treasure map. It says start in the garden in autumn. So,
is there a part of the garden in autumn?
That's a good question. Okay. Now that we've found her bedroom. Oh gosh, we got a lot here. That's the hope. The hope is keeping him awake now will help him be sleepier later. Search the room. We found the markings. Vision. We follow the ghost and found their remains. Who can I discuss those with? I mean, it was a missing doorway, but then I unlocked it. So maybe I should have asked people about it. I don't know. All right, so now I know which room she was assigned, and I've got some keys. So what you were talking about timetable.
Yeah, the reminders are reminders of things you have to do before 4 p.m. Or you click on a grid square and it will list you what you have reminders for that hour.
Okay.
Like, for example, 5 reminders left for 1 p.m. I think those are reminders you can set, so you can actually build alerts for yourself. Like,
okay.
This person will be here by this time, kind of thing.
So I want to go back to the lobby, I think. And then maybe we can go to the stables or the kitchen basement. Okay. Let's get out of here.
Oh, well. Hello there. I don't believe... Hold on. Isn't that... Yes, that's Evelyn.
Okay.
Miss Dean's room. It is, isn't it? I'd forgotten, but I'm sure of it now. What were you doing in there?
You know me, I'm always going to go for the truth, but...
Claim to be her friends.
Technically, you are kind of on a financial, professional business basis. Truth is bulletproof.
Yeah, but what if he's not an ally?
And we're about to have a much less fun conversation.
Well, let's tell him the truth.
I'm looking into where Miss Dean has gone. Someone has reason to believe she's gone missing. She's gone? I thought I hadn't seen her. But I suppose I was hoping I'd just missed her. I mean, I saw her late on Tuesday night. I didn't speak to her, but she didn't seem to be herself.
What do you mean?
She looked like she might have spent some significant time at the bar. She went towards the East Tower behind you. I considered following her to see if she was all right, but, well, even drunk, she was faster than me with this blasted stick.
Anyway, I'm not one to go chasing a woman, so...
Oh?
But if you believe something to have happened to her then, well, as I mentioned, she was out of it when I saw her. I'd say she was at the bar, and that is likely true. But she may well have been there getting something from the barman. The porter, Doyle. He's a bit of a user, and Evelyn always finds those. Anyone with a supply can share a supply.
Evelyn always finds those implies that they have a previous relationship.
Right.
Maybe you can learn something from him?
Well, this is good information to have. Thank you. This will help.
I hope it does. Evelyn's a terror in her own right, but she doesn't deserve anything to happen to her.
I'm gonna have to talk to that guy. Miss Dean was wandering the grounds in a daze just prior to her disappearance, but what does this all mean? Hypothesis unlocked. Follow the trail through the mirror. Where's this hypothesis?
You just get lightning.
I didn't notice. He has an interesting... Oh, they all have interesting symbols.
have
Okay,
interesting
never
symbols,
mind.
yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
A carefree rake from South Dublin. Yes, you are.
Yeah, you're probably... Placement is early 20s. He's in room 16.
He's next door.
Okay, fine. What's this? Here we go. Since I have a hypothesis now. Down here. Wondering. He observed her. So what's this? Miss Dean was seen wandering the southeast corridor, because that's by her room, right?
Yeah.
In a daze caused by the ghosts, maybe?
I mean, they're right there.
Consider. No, that can't be it. Maybe it was caused by the fact that the sigil under her bed? I know what happened here.
It seems Miss Dean was wandering the halls in a magical stupor, brought on by the markings painted under her bed. What does this tell me about the culprit?
They used magic.
It seems as if the culprit knows how to use magic to achieve their ends, whatever those may be. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result.
Yeah, I can from another clue as well.
And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Magic was lured to lure her from her room, and now I have a trail to follow. Now that you've... Oh, I've just got an accomplishment. Now that you have gathered some key facts, it's time to start cross-examining to figure out who the culprit is. Press 1. Okay. You should now investigate the mystery titled The Culprit.
Culprit.
Okay. Culprit facts are on the left, character facts are on the right. Use these to eliminate any characters who don't match what you know about the culprit. You can eliminate characters through the investigation. Eliminations are not permanent. Right. So, for example,
You can write.
it has to be somebody we know can
Which
write. He
takes
can't.
Domhnall out. Yeah.
He gets eliminated. Mira. Don't know. She can't use magic, so she's out.
Those might be the only two you can comfortably eliminate.
At
right?
this point, yeah, probably. Yep. That's all I can eliminate right now. 2 of 9 facts. So using 2 of 9 facts is going to let me eliminate all these people. Not for a while yet. And it probably won't be that we're going to gather everybody in the drawing room. My guess is it'll be the ball the night before the seance. Yeah. Okay.
But this is a really good way of showing us the mechanic early.
Yep. Okay. He does not use or trust magic. That mean he doesn't mean he can't do it.
Yeah, that gives you a compelling reason.
I can temporarily consider him off the list. Why does this person have an exclamation? Oh, he has an exclamation. Oh. Other facts about these people I can investigate. Profile her. I have her room key, don't I? I investigated her room. I found the medical certificate and the meaning of the code. The letters. Darcy's letters are to his mistress, who is Miss Dean. Mr. Darcy's letters. Right. Okay. And let's investigate him. Should investigate his quarters. Okay. That's not bad. A trail has been left through the house, but where does it lead? Now I gotta go find signs of a trail. Knocked over furnishings through the manor and see where they lead me.
Okay.
Okay. Follow the trail of knocked over furnishings. But first, we need to take a break.
But first, capitalism.
But first, oh, see, that's why the painting's askew. I wonder.
Oh, I love
See,
that.
that one is, they're crooked. I'm wondering if that's our first clue. So let's take a break really quick, and then now that I remember what we're doing, we'll do a little bit more. How's that sound?
You jumped straight back in on this. I'm very impressed.
All this blueprinting.
Rub it off on you.
Exactly. All right, everybody.
See you in 3.
This is the midpoint of the stream, so if you haven't had a stretch or a wiggle or a sip of water since you joined us, now is a very good time to do all of those things. Perhaps your own... excuse me, sorry, I was trying to move the mouse. Perhaps your own members of the household. Oh, stop! There we go. Perhaps your own members of the household. There you are, little boy. Ooh, you okay? Need a snack or a drink of water or all that good stuff. So perhaps you need to have a snack or attend to some medication or all of that good stuff. We're going to take 3 minutes, give everybody a break, and we'll be right back. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. I need that. course. Of course. Come. Hi, baby. Look at that. Giving good camera. Yes, you go. You gonna go back to sleep, do you think?
Probably, yeah.
So you are filthy.
I must fetch the monkey filth from you.
All right. All right. You lie down for a bit, Bubby? You gonna let us play our game some more? Can we just watch him? Yes. I mean, yes, you absolutely can. Okay. You want to see if he'll take a treat?
Oops. I'm getting it. Yep.
Put it on the bed there. No. You sure? Where nobody can see me. Very well. I've saved all of his whiskers that have fallen out that I've found so far. I have a little box of them upstairs. They're all white. All white little whiskers.
He's entirely white aside from where he is pink.
Yes, precisely. Okay. I'm going to go back to the game, but I will leave Twiglet on Twiglet Cam.
Weird that you know how a lot of black cats have that little kind of white tuxedo?
blaze.
It's weird that you don't get white cats with a little tiny bit of black.
Black spots on them. Yeah. All right. Now, follow the trail of disturbed furniture, huh? So, this painting is off center. Did Miss Dean pass this way? All right. So I was right to identify that some of the paintings. Oh. Oops. He's moving.
Flip.
Hang on a second. I have to pause the camera. So. There we go.
What are we doing here, Bubba?
You want a treat?
If you instantly regret this move.
No? All right, fine. Leave him be. Sorry, everybody. Okay. Disturbed furniture. Oh, the pot. Knocked plant. Did she pass this way? Then she would have gone through this door, right? Oops, sorry, everybody. The audio for the game is not. And then here's another painting that's. Oh, here's another one that's off kilter. Painting is off balance. Seen, perhaps. This creepy sucker. Didn't I come down here and find the bodies?
This is, yeah, you're heading back to Ghostville.
Dead end.
Let's go through that door. The other door.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I revealed this door, remember? We came in here. We found that door. Maybe she went this way? Staff area is locked off. Supposed to follow this? Can't help but feel like I've jumped some clues. Let's take a look at that. Where is she? Trail. Southeast corridor, the east tower.
You go up the east tower from where you are, or only down?
Signs of a trail in the east corridors on the ground floor. So maybe instead she went up instead of down. Maybe this way. Ground floor, east corridor. Maybe she went through this door. There. Didn't go through the stables. Dining room. Now. That painting's not catty. Well, the bar was this way. Maybe she tried to go back to the bar?
One looks like it might be.
Where?
The upside down horseshoe.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, definitely.
Didn't go through the atrium. Oh, and look. Hand put smudge. She went this way. The bathhouse is closed for the moon. This one.
Chairs knocked to one side to your right, too.
And then this one's off as well.
Yep.
The gardens. Either the gardens or the staff area. Locked and hasn't been opened in a while. I suspect there's nothing I need from here. Okay. So she went into the gardens. And there he is. My God, what a dismal day.
I've been in Ireland on days
Yeesh.
like that. Wow.
Music's changed again. Yes, very Peter Lucas-ass day. You stay there for a minute.
Hey, Papa.
Yeah, very Silent Hill. Oh gosh, freaking hedge. Ugh. This is dour. The music's neat though. That's where I came from, right?
Yeah.
This isn't
This is
costing
a
any time.
big.
Hinges are rusted over. It hasn't seen use in some time. I'm gonna get to go play in a hedge maze, aren't I? He'd like it there. It's very lonely in Silent Hill. Let's analyze this guy. He obviously uses a cane. The way he's standing leaves no doubt. Powder stain. White substance around his pocket. Well dressed. Expensive attire, but not flashy. He's wealthy, but he doesn't care if people know it or not. Or chalk. Distracted. Something about his eyes gives me the impression he's only half in the room. Interesting. He was the one talking about users. Takes one to know one.
Yeah.
Well dressed, distracted look, leans on a cane. May find some useful information searching his room. He's in room 16, and he's out here right now, so... But I want to check my trail. Mark all these as red. Yeah, I think I'm gonna talk to him.
You again?
Rude. What do you know about her? Have you met Miss Dean? Have I? I mightn't have shown my face if I knew Nevelyn was here, but why should I suffer for her lack of decorum? Oh dear. Miss Dean turns down a marriage proposal I made her a year or two ago, and...
There was not a second thought to it.
It'd have been one thing if they were just an offer of convenience, but I thought...
Interesting.
I was stupid enough to ask if she'd mind me switching to room 16, you know, just to be near her. At least I was there to overhear her and Miss Quinn arguing in the corridor the other evening. Honestly, quarantine needs to let it go. Evelyn just makes use of people. It's just how she needs to let it go.
Discuss evidence with him.
Yeah. What else would I want to discuss?
There's Barbosa. You found the wanted poster in Evelyn's room.
Yeah. What about Miss Barbosa? Over breakfast we spoke once. She wanted to know if I was from nearby. She's interested in the local population records. I was offended to take a look at me and think I'd be interested in historical data. But she didn't care. She doesn't seem to give a damn if a person has money behind them or not. I admire that. I'm not sure. He doesn't have any other connections at this point.
I'll be off, Mr. O'Mara.
Don't let me keep you.
If he's here, I can go ransack his room. Where's the map? He's in room 16, yes? So that'll be by room 15. It's Dean's room, so it'll be up here. But I don't have the key. Well, if he's in the south... No. These doors are orange, implying they're unlocked, right? They're not red. Let's go check it out. Southeast corridor upper. Oh, excuse me. That's where it came from. I kind of want to finish following the trail. More books. He's in 16, yes? 7. We're going the wrong way. Rooms 9 through 16. Yeah, okay. Let's go to room 16. 13 through 16. And he was in 16, yes? Here we go. All right. Here's his room. While he's out in the garden. Sketches. Ooh. Something that makes my stomach turn, which has been labeled my angel.
Is it biblically accurate angel?
Cigarettes. He obviously smokes. Oh, here we go. A letter from his mother checking in. When this something I'm not going to try and pronounce. When the seance of yours is done, do come home. Your sister wants to see you before her wedding. And it would do me good to see you too. It's been too long since you visited, though it may not seem so long to you. I worry for you, dear boy. Your peers are starting to talk. Angels might have chosen you, but have regard for your earthly self. That's who I know as my son. Remember?
That's alarming.
Angels have chosen me, huh? Copy the Bible. Sections are called out and notations are made around anything that references angels. He's obsessed with angels. One shoe shows heavier wear, exactly as I would expect from someone using a cane as heavily. His gait and stance must be quite distinct. Okay, good to know. Ooh, what's that? Oh, come back to that. Dressing table. Stationery. Water. A journal. There's blood on it. I woke in the bath, almost too weak to get out. I cut too deeply.
Ooh,
guys,
trigger warnings up, folks.
Content warning here. I think he's talking about self-harm. I can't go on like this. There are only so many near misses one can survive. A near-death experience. Recent brush with death seems to be a common thing for him, and one he wants to put a stop to. I caught a glimpse, though, just before I passed out. A pale and glowing shape, out of reach again the moment I knew it to be there. Thanks to Miss Hersham's jars, I have everything I need now to trap it, apart from its bloody name. But soon I'll have it, it won't escape. He's trying to trap an angel.
Yes.
Okay. I have an awful notion to open one of these jars. Sheer curiosity. Best not. The year John D. was given the Enochian language. Oh, Lord. Entrusted with the ability to truly speak with angels.
John D. Chief Spymaster for Queen Elizabeth I.
Yes, exactly.
This being in the possession of an Irish gentleman is interesting.
If he and I are special and it is of the same sort, then it is only a matter of translating the language.
Yeah, when you're trying to, how hard can it be angel trapping?
Had it just for a moment and then gone again, but I'll try again. Have it back. Evelyn. Saturday, 7 p.m. Changing rooms, McLeod. Why does she want to meet? Changing rooms with McLeod? At least it's in private. Hopefully she'll be looking for some fun. God, I hope Evelyn comes to her senses soon. I'm so bored without her.
Oh, this boy.
Changed rooms with Ivy, huh? 1583. I know what it is.
83.
It's 1583. If only the fakes and blueprints were that easy. Okay.
Don't open the jars.
Seems that in the past he's used something called Enochian magic to commune with something he believes to be an angel. His notes and tools here seem to be part of the rituals he's used to that end, though he has also employed near-death experiences and other unwise methods to talk with this entity. I see ritual markings here with trapping circle and now if only I could summon it written next to them. Soul jars. Jars labeled soul jars. They have odd symbols on them and some sort of fluid inside. Library topic unlocked. Fetters. Interesting. Okay. Seem to give me the bed to look at. Fine. All right, so we know what kind of crazy you are. Oof. All right. Let's update our notes. Okay. Can't eliminate him for not using magic, can we? But he made a reference to Ivy and switching rooms. Okay. Yeah, that does not eliminate you. You're obviously able to write, and you've definitely used magic before, so you're still a valid suspect. All right. Now, it's 10:30. If I'm gonna go return this key...
Now is the time.
I should go to the lobby and then to the front courtyard. And then I'll go back to the... This person's in the stables. Okay. Atrium will lead me to the lobby. Yes?
Oh, hello.
Oh, please.
Miss Mantovani.
You think this is the first time I have had scripture nailed to my door? And Leviticus 20:27?
Oh, dear.
This is not even original. I think I know did this. I will have to talk with her. But for now, I need a moment.
You'd like to know Leviticus 20:27?
Is that thou shalt not suffer a witch to live?
A man or woman who is a medium or spiritist amongst you must be put to death. You are to stone them. Their blood will be on their own head.
She has a cough. Her? Who could she be talking about? And what does that Bible verse mean? Clearly, someone in this hotel has bad blood with Miss Mantovani. She thinks it's a woman. Could it even be Miss Dean? And that knife. Something tells me they're not likely to stop at threats. Don't I need to go back to the library as well? Sorry, I hit the map button. Map. Where is the library? Guessing it's on the ground floor. Yes. Is that Miss Ivy in the atrium? Is I gonna have to start being careful about time. Okay. I'm going to talk to you in a moment. I'm going to analyze you really quick. Hand-me-down Irish keepsake. An old-style brooch in an Irish style. The image on it is of an oak tree. Foreign fashion mixed with local. Either in an attempt to blend in or out of practicality. She's wearing local fashion along with what I assume are her usual clothes. It's just freaking cold. Library topic unlocked. Why do I find my library topics? I gotta investigate her quarters as well, it says. Room 17. Oh, so she was just where I just was. We're gonna run out of time! Okay. Where are my library topics? Somewhere there's there. Oh, I bet they'll be on the table in the library, right? Let's do this thing where I return the key first. Oh, I haven't analyzed her yet. Large brooch. And less dainty than one would expect such a lady to wear.
I'm getting wrong-un vibes. I don't know about
that's Golden Dawn. 90% certain. Tan line. Evidence of a ring worn for a long time and since removed. Disdain. She does not seem impressed with something. The event, the attendees, or me, perhaps? Should I talk to her and say, hey, I found your key?
Yeah, why not?
Mr. Ward, you've come back to me.
Got some evidence. Let's talk about Miss Mantovani. Have you spoken with Miss Mantovani? Yes, well, I did briefly. She's the star, after all. Would have seemed rude not to. She asked me a lot of questions, as if I am to know more than her. She's the one paid to be here. I'm the one paying, honestly.
That was all. Good day, Mrs. Darcy.
Good day,
Bye then.
Mr. Ward.
Interesting. Yeah. I already looked at that. Payment schedule. I already looked at that too. So, what was that? Eavesdrop. Yes, please.
Ooh.
Yes, madam.
I seem to have misplaced my room key.
I see. Let us see what we can do about that for you. Now, where has that spare key gotten to?
Air keys. Right?
And that desk all the time.
Okay. Well, I think this may be a very good place to wrap up because I've got a couple of different things I can do. I think I'm going to go back to the garden, to be honest, because where's the garden? On the other side of this, wasn't it? Because I came
So,
down.
just out on the right, past the vat of sentient evil liquid.
It was through here, wasn't it? She's in room 17, right?
Which is right there.
But it doesn't let me open the door, probably because he's right here. Oh, because I don't have a key. All right. Hold on, let me follow my map. Old garden. North, it's from the northeast corridor. So through here. By the library. Okay, where am I right now? I went back upstairs. Okay, go back downstairs. Let's go to the library. That sounds good. Run the ad break really quick while I go to the library. Is this the library? Yes.
We're rolling the ads.
Yeah, the ads are about to start, so I'll stop here. Just let me get to the reference desk. We'll stop here. Blake, medical codes. All right, we'll call it here.
All right.
Let's take our ad break, and then we'll have some wrap up when we get back.
Okay.
Sounds good. That's so
shit.
cool. Tell us more about it. Because it kind of looks like us, but I don't want to assume it's us.
Look at the name.
Mercury and Alistair Blake Manor sprites. Okay.
Oh my god.
Your pipe is adorable.
You're incredible.
I love the freckles so much. That's very, very cool. Can I use that for stream art next week, please? I've been wanting to draw it all in the Blake Manor style for a while.
That's
it's
incredible.
really good.
Thank you so much.
I love this sweater. Chunky jumpers. Amazing. Okay. I'm gonna save this link. Address, and I'm gonna send it to Discord.
I also especially love how my facial expression says nonsense and Marguerite's facial expression says really.
Can we tell them?
Yes.
Okay. It's right there. Well, in the very back.
Okay.
Right. So there is a line in the latest season of The Diplomat from season 3.
We would love that. Thank you, Brie.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Thank you so much.
Honestly, sir, this is wonderful. Thank you so much.
So cute. Yeah, me and my gigantic hands. Appreciate it. But there's a line where if you're a West Wing fan, two of the characters talking to each other are West Wing alums. And one of them is Bradley Whitford being a shit. And the other is Allison Janney looking at him with just the most CJ energy rolling off of her. And she asks him, "Do you need an activity?" And Alistair looked at me and he paused the TV. He's like, "You're going to use that line on me, aren't you?" I'm like, "No, I'm just going to buy you activity books and hand them to you when I can tell you need an activity." So this is a Star Trek zine activity book that I got off of Etsy with little connect the dots and puzzles and all sorts of things. So when Alistair needs an activity, I can say, "Here, you need an activity." And I can give him a book. And then I'm going to buy some more and like hide them in the car and stuff.
Now, the thing I'm not sure I told you about is I actually have nearly bought this for myself on several occasions.
Because this is a zine artist he's very fond of and has other work of, which I didn't know when I found this.
Christina, I think I'm pronouncing this right, Christina Baczynski, who is this fantastic, I believe, Leeds-based zine creator, just does really, really cool stuff. A lot of stuff about nature, actually. They've done 4 fanzines about plants that grow in each season. I just ordered the winter one.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Very cool. But yes, do you need an activity is very much part of it. Oh, to look into it. Yeah, it's cute. It looks great.
You Blake Mannered us. That's so
We've been Blake Mannered.
Thank you.
I may share that on social media here shortly. But you do it first and then tag.
Yeah, please.
You get the credit, of course. Oh my gosh, it's end of stream already.
We're back, y'all.
We're back. You know, we lose time playing games and then it's too late. And we need to wake this one up.
Head of the butt.
Come on, head of a butt. That's his nickname. When he's being a brat, he is a head of a butt. Right. What are we doing next week? So
next week, more of this.
Right. So it's business as usual on Sunday for Sunday A&M. We return to Sword of the Sea, which we might finish. We're getting pretty close to the end. It's possible.
And we've got Full Lid back this Friday as well.
And the Full Lid returns on Friday, which is what I'm doing tomorrow night. I'm editing the Full Lid. And then that was Sunday, and then we'll be back here Wednesday as usual. Next Sunday, however, we will not be here because we're going to see Josh Johnson, the comedian, in London on Saturday night, and we're staying over, so we won't be home for Sunday morning. But don't worry, we'll remind you.
So honestly, if we finish Sword of the Sea this week and then take a break,
that's pretty good timing. That we could do something for a week because I will be back for the Sunday session. I'm just gone for the Wednesday. I am doing a bank rate of a business trip, a fly out Monday, fly home Thursday night on a red eye kind of trip. So I will be home and I will be in the UK on Friday. I will just be jet lagged and sleep deprived. Ruthie has discovered paper bags.
Oh.
I've just cleaned the shredded remains of 4 KFC takeout bags out of the living room because they are his favorite thing in the world. They're nice, thick paper, and he can distort them, and he loves the crinkling sensation they have when he plays on them, but he's ripped them to shreds.
The amount of photos we have of a wall of brown paper with this paw just like
sticking out from it is non-zero. There's a large number of them.
He punches through them. I've seen him do it.
Which is why they're perfect. The perfect toy. They're biodegradable, they're disposable, they're recyclable, they're readily available, and they're dirt cheap, you know?
And often we get chicken.
And you know, sometimes they come with chicken, which is great for us. Which he's sometimes into, not so much, but yeah. Right, so I think that's the streaming schedule.
We'll live this Friday, sort of this evening, probably finish this Sunday, next Sunday off.
Correct. That is the current schedule. You'll have to have another KFC. I mean, right? Oh no. Oh no. Seriously. Oh no. And I think that's everything. Yes?
I think that is.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much, everybody. Bree, thank you for the incredible art. That has made my day.
Please tag us on Blue
Please
Sky when
tag
you
us.
post it. That sounds great.
Thank you so much for joining us. I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
We're about to run him around for 10 minutes. We'll see you next time.
Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Quick vamp while I find the button to push. There we go. All right. Have a good one, everybody.